Hello, and welcome to another episode of Hidden Archives. In the aftermath of World War II, the American economy experienced a period of unprecedented growth and transformation. Among the most influential figures of this era was Walt Disney, a visionary who not only redefined the entertainment industry, but also mirrored the demographic shifts and economic changes of post-war America. In this episode, I will delve into Disney's entrepreneurial journey, examining how he expanded his brand from animated films to live-action family films, established the iconic Disneyland theme park, and laid the groundwork for Walt Disney World. Along the way, Disney's innovative spirit reflected and influenced the burgeoning American economy of the 20th century. Walt Disney's rise to prominence began in the 1920s with the creation of Mickey Mouse and the establishment of Disney Studios. During much of the 1930s, he would focus on animated shorts before creating the first full-length animated feature later in the decade, with Snow White. By the end of World War II, Disney was already a household name, but the post-war period presented new opportunities and challenges. The American economy was booming, driven by industrial expansion, a rising middle class, and a baby boom that saw millions of new consumers eager for entertainment. Disney understood the potential of this new market. In 1950, he ventured into live-action filmmaking with Treasure Island, marking the beginning of Disney's diversification beyond animation. The film's success led to the creation of Buena Vista Distribution in 1953, a company that allowed Disney to control the distribution of his films, enhancing both creative control and financial profits. Buena Vista's formation was a strategic move that demonstrated Disney's keen business acumen. By distributing his own films, Disney could maximize revenue and reinvest in future projects. This decision mirrored the broader economic trends of the time, where vertical integration became a common strategy among American businesses seeking to streamline operations and boost profits. While Disney was expanding his film empire, he was also envisioning a new kind of entertainment experience. Inspired by amusement parks he visited with his daughters, Disney dreamed of creating a park where families could enjoy a wholesome, immersive environment. This dream became a reality on July 17, 1955, with the opening of Disneyland in Anaheim, California. Disneyland was a groundbreaking venture, blending storytelling, innovation, and meticulous attention to detail. The opening day was a disaster, with everything that could go wrong going wrong. The food ran out. There weren't enough drinking fountains. Children urinated in convenient crannies. A gas leak temporarily shut down Fantasyland. And on Main Street, USA, the high heels of female visitors became stuck in the melting asphalt. Despite the rough opening day, though, the park was successful in attracting visitors from across the country, and soon fixed the initial issues. Disneyland's opening reflected the increasing mobility of the American population, facilitated by the growth of the interstate highway system and a booming automotive industry. The park became a symbol of American optimism and the burgeoning leisure economy. Financially, Disneyland was a significant investment, costing approximately $17 million. However, Disney's innovative funding strategies, including television partnerships and sponsorships from major corporations like ABC and Pepsi, ensured the project's success. This approach not only mitigated financial risk, but also exemplified the synergistic relationships developing between different sectors of the American economy. The design of Disneyland may have even had more wide-ranging impacts. Richard Francavilla has stated that Disneyland has influenced much development in the past 30 years, including shopping center design, Main Street revitalization efforts, and even more recently, neo-traditional residential communities, such as Seaside in Florida. One of the biggest draws to Disneyland was the section of the park called Frontierland. Imagery of the mythic Old West drew crowds in 1955, just as they would later in 1983 at the opening of Disneyland Tokyo, or at the opening of Euro Disney in 1992. The success of Disneyland spurred Disney to dream even bigger. In the early 1960s, he began planning what would become Walt Disney World in Florida. Disney envisioned a vast resort that would include not only theme parks, but also hotels, shopping centers, and recreational facilities. This ambitious project reflected the broader economic trends of the era, characterized by suburban expansion and the rise of destination tourism. To realize this vision, Disney employed innovative financial strategies, including the creation of various legal entities to purchase land discreetly and avoid speculation. This approach allowed Disney to acquire over 27,000 acres at relatively low cost. Tragically, Walt Disney passed away in 1966 before he could see his vision fully realized, but his brother Roy Disney oversaw the completion of the project. Walt Disney World opened in 1971, setting new standards for the entertainment and tourism industries. Walt Disney's post-war expansion exemplifies the entrepreneurial spirit that characterized America's economic boom in the mid-20th century. His ability to innovate, diversify, and strategically manage his ventures allowed him to build an entertainment empire that continues to thrive today. Disney's story is not just one of personal success, but also a reflection of the larger demographic and economic shifts of post-war America, a time when the country's growing affluence and optimism created fertile ground for new ideas and experiences. Thank you for joining me on this journey through Walt Disney's post-war expansion. His legacy lives on, inspiring generations of entrepreneurs and dreamers. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring. This concludes my presentation. Thank you. Have a nice day.